Despite my best efforts, my sister's visa got unfortunately rejected. Follow along as I share through what went wrong and what could be done to avoid the same fate for my own application. In my previous video, I shared with you my experience of successfully inviting my parents for a short-term visit. It was a process that I have to work hard on and was thrilled to have it accomplished. In this video, I want to share with you the reasons why my sister's visa got denied. But before we get into that, let's first understand what the requirements are for a family visit visa. A valid passport with at least 6 months remaining before expiration. Proof of financial support during the stay. This can include bank statements, pay stubs, and letter of support from the sponsoring family member, including their contact information and the purpose of the visit. Evidence of the relationship between applicant and the sponsoring family member, such as birth certificates or marriage certificates. Proof of return flight or onward flight during the travel arrangements. A completed and assigned visa application form. And these are important things to know. It is important to know that these requirements may vary depending on the country of issuing the visa. Additionally, consular offices have discretion to request additional documentation as and when needed. In my sister's case, it is likely that there was an issue with one or more of these requirements. It could be that the financial support was not deemed adequate, the relationship between the sister and the sponsoring family member was not sufficiently proven. It's also possible that the consular offices had concern about my sister's ties to her home country or intention for the visit. It is important to understand that a family visit visa is not a guarantee, and the consular officer has the final decision on whether to approve or reject the application. I realized that this information was not included in the previous visa application, and it could have been the reason for the rejection. Having learned this lesson the hard way, I want to make sure that I am well informed and prepared for the next time when I apply for the visa. These mistakes on my part was heartbreaking, and I wish I had done more research on the specific requirements for a family visit visa to Denmark. I understand that the process of applying for a visa can be overwhelming, but I urge you to take the time to fully research and prepare your application to avoid the same disappointment that my family and I had to endure. It is hard to accept that my sister's visa got rejected, but we will try again in the future and make sure we have all the necessary documents and information for her to be able to join us. As a result, I have cancelled my sister's travel ticket, and we are now waiting until 2023 April to make another attempt to apply for a short-term visit to Denmark.